Thank you all for being here. I'm also in the league now 10 years. Before that, I started in training, player development, running my own business in New York. And I work with young kids, boys and girls, all the way up to pro players. And fortunately for me, I was in the gym a lot of times by myself with one player rebounding, passing. Sometimes it was 12 hours straight, no lunch or dinner break. April till September. I would do that pretty much 6.5 days a week. Basically 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours straight, working with pre-draft players, working with my young players' academies, things like that from 3 o'clock to 10 o'clock straight. And so a lot of the stuff that I've done, even at the NBA level, is trying to get players to learn how to work out themselves. If you don't have a lot of resources, all right, in the NBA we have a ton of resources. I'd like to have players that can go do this stuff on their own, all right? So one coach, maybe two coaches, or two players, one coach. What can you get done? Fortunately for me, when I was in college, I played for Jay Wright at Hofstra University before he went to Villanova and became a Hall of Fame coach. I was the last guard under that regime with him, and some of the series is coming from that, all right? So some of the terminology is coming from Jay Wright specifically. The trigger series is something that I tried to break down for our players to understand. These are some of the decisions you can make, because if it's clear decision making, then there's decisiveness from your players. All right, they become more aggressive, they become more confident in their ability. So we start to work on things like how to progress from the skill level, slow motion, learning the technique, building the habit, to getting it at full speed, and then what situations can you put your players in to become successful. And so we're going to do that today, and the concepts that we talk about are think and drill. Think and drill, hopefully that allows your player to think and play faster. All right, so a lot of players will come out here and do dribbling drills, and I had a lot of dribbling drills that I did with my players over the years. Eventually I started doing more timing drills, think and drill concepts where they had to understand patterns, learn the patterns, do them the right way, and then I would switch up the patterns. Because I feel like at the highest levels you have elite level athletes, and that's a separating factor, is the way they can think and play, and then the toughness aspect of who they are, how confident they are in their abilities. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to take the girls through some of the progressions now. The actual word that comes from the gun, pull the trigger, all right, what ends up happening is that ignites the action of the bullet, right? So what I want to be able to do, I want to be able to ignite the action of my movement right there. Every single time, it's going to look like this. And no matter what I do, when I get below this free throw line, I'm going to have options based on how they're guarding me, what the defense is doing as well on the weak side. But I'm going to have options to explode right there into my spin move, right? You have all the options to reverse pivot, right? This is all just off the spin move. I can go into the Steve Nash, right? The spin fadeaway. I can here. I can dribble, I can jab right there, a little Dirk, right? The options don't stop. I can come into the half spin, I'm here, step through, finish, up and unders. It's all there, so there's a lot of variety that comes from just that alone. All right, then we're talking about what we call the bully move. So if I start to get here below the free throw line, I explode, I'm into my pro hop, that's my bully. All right, so I'm being physical, and now if I have somebody that's even stronger than me, but I can get a step, and I can get to here, I can put my body on them. What they're doing now is they're stabilizing. All right, so on this, I hit, they stabilize, now I can get my shot off. Instead of them having free reign to just run, jump, and go meet me at the rim. All right, so that's something that we talk about, bully. We've got the reverse bully. Same thing, 1, 2, over the top, land on 2, I land soft, and I finish. Off that, I have to have variety as well. So if you look at Jalen Brunson, all right, he does a great job of getting in the lane, having pivots off of this series where he'll come through, he can play, and he's never done. So same thing, as I get here, I want to land soft. That allows me to fade. All right, that allows me to shift to the rim. I'm never stuck. So that's another avenue that we can go to. Again, that happens if somebody's coming over to try to take a charge or they're reaching below. We can go over the top. All right, obviously we have step backs. And we start to create that separation on the letter V, excuse me. And as we start to attack here, same thing. I have the fake, all right? As soon as I'm here, Same thing, trigger. I got pivots. I can start to work off that series. So again, with younger players, we start to work on what's the progression, how we teach this, and then what are our read and react principles off that. So let me get the 4 girls, please. You can get everybody get a basketball. And let's start right here on the baseline. You can spread out. All right, use the whole baseline. So again, when I'm starting this series, we're working, good, spread out. And we're just gonna start here with every clap. That's all I wanna see, okay? So right hand, all right, we can start facing forward, angle, and now all we're gonna do is we're gonna stomp with the left and explode, push that right foot up, all right, ready? Good, so stay right in place. Good. I want that ball in the hand as fast as possible. Good. Pound it. Ready? Go. Good. One more time. Just take a step and lift that back leg up. Go. Good. Now from there, I want to take this all the way. Let's go to half court. Okay, so we're going to do this. That's all I want to do now. Pound. All right, ready? Go. Land. Good. Again. Good. Good. One more. Good job. So now, same thing. On this series, for right now, we're not going to square up, okay? So if I'm making my move here, I don't want to do this, body, and then square up, because that's going to get stripped, all right? So we're going to keep the angle now. So now we're going to go the other way. Left hand, right foot, okay? So this right now is easy for them. When we start going on the move, you're going to see, can they do it with full speed mechanics? Right there. Ready? 5 times with me. Good. Here we go. Good. Pound the ball, pound the step. Go. Angle the body. 2 more. So we're building the habit. 1 more. Good. From right now, same thing. Pound, land on 2, land soft. Go. Good. 2 feet at the same time. Go ahead. Pound. Hard dribble, hard pound. Good. Yep. Good job. So that's the first progression. Now we're going to go into the reverse bully. So spread out a little bit. So now, same thing. When you start working with players, this is what they're going to do. All right, again, we're not going in a straight line on any of this. All right, so this reverse bully here now starts here. Same thing. All right, I change my line every single time. I'm going to do the same thing. Pound. I change my line. All right, so we're going to go into a zigzag now. Right now, let's do it 3 times again. All right, right here. Pound 3 times, and let's go into that. Ready, go. Stay right there. Good. Again. Get into that habit. Here we go. Again. Good. All right, ready? And go. Pound. All right, so stay facing that way now. So same thing. Now we're facing this way. Pound. And now we're going in this direction. Ready, go. Good. Again, same time. Go. Yep. Right away. Hard dribble, go. Pound. There we go. Good. One more. Good job. All right, so that's the progression right there on the reverse bully. So pretty good job right there. All right, so we've got that down. Let's try to come over here. We're going to go spin move to the basket. All right, spin move to the basket. Again, on this spin, we're going to talk about as we get here, I don't want to start here. This is where a lot of players get in trouble because they end up double hopping on that same foot. So the idea, you know the spin is coming based on how they're guarding you. You're already going to have your foot turned. All right, this is the cheat code right here. Have your foot turned. That allows me to spin off pretty quickly. All right, and a lot of times, I'm going to have you come guard me real quick. Let's say she reaches with her right hand. Like if she reaches here, this is what it's going to end up looking like. All right, so she reaches. All right, see there's movement. All right, I'm not doing anything crazy, but there's contact. It's fluidity with strength. Right, it's like a wave. So as they reach, we talk about arching the back, shoulder blades, keeping them behind us, and then we're going up to finish. It'll be the same thing in the post. If I feel, you feel this, the Tracy McGrady, all right, Shaq, Kobe, they feel it, all right, they get here, they feel it, and then they arch, all right, and they keep them behind, they keep them locked in. This ends up happening more times than not. So on the spin move right now, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, all right, we're going to finish at the rim. Okay, let's see it. Pound, 1, 2, not bad. Good. Explode. 1, pound. All right. So again, It's happening right there. Explode off that movement. Good. Get to the rim. All the way to the rim. Good. Make it a layup. Nice. Pound. Yep. Explode. Keep that foot turned. All right. Try to time that. Right. That same foot, same hand. Go ahead. Right hand, left foot. And good. That's going to give us our counter moves. All right. Last thing we'll try right now is the step back. Okay. So same thing. We're going to start here. 1, 2, pick up. Let's shoot the shot. Okay. Plant. Shot. Good. Here we go. Good. Last one. Great job. All right, so now let's see if we can do the bully move and reverse bully, and then we're going to start to go into read and react, okay? So we can start to do some two-person actions and stuff, but we're going to start here. 1 dribble here, 2nd dribble, power, go up, and get the angle. All right, the one thing that we talk about a lot with our players is that you want to win the battle of the block. Win the battle, okay? So if I have this opportunity to stay above the block right here and get to a move, this should be an and one or a finish every single time for me. If I get stuck below, now we can start to nash this action. Now we have other options coming off of this, right? But again, for our smaller guards especially, we want to work these angles, all right? So when it was Kemba, we try to keep his dribble alive, right? We have options here. You can work around. See if they get the big to actually guard him all the way through. You got different layup packages as well. We used to work on extending like the reverse layup was happening here, and we'd open reverse right here. All right, so the big would be making their way here, and then we'd have this option. So again, when you're working with your players, you could start seeing scenarios happen for them specifically, and that's how you get their player development to the next level. So we're going to try right now the bully, try to win the battle of the block, right? We don't want to make that move below the block. All right, try to make it right here, right through this block here, okay? Here we go. 1, power, good. Get there, we want to be explosive. Here we go. Pound, good. Yep, try to land on 2 feet. Pound, good job. I'm going to guard these in a second, good. Okay, same thing. I'm going to guard it. Let's see how we look with that. Good job. Yep. That's what we want to be able to see. Hold on 1 second. Ready? Go. There you go. Good. All right. See if we can get there in the same dribbles. Push me back. Good. One more. Here we go. Pound. Nice. Great job. So a little bit different, right? Still getting there. Working on those finishes is different when there's contact. All right, so now same thing. We're going to go reverse. Let's see if we can land right here, and we're going to go up with the left hand. Okay, so I'm going to step over. I'm going to try to take a charge. Ready? Let's go. Hit. All right, try to land on 2 feet at the same time. Same time. Here we go. Hard dribble. That's okay. Don't worry about making mistakes. Pound. Yep, land on 2 at the same time. 1, 2. Yep. That's why we're doing it. So this was easy when we did it before. All right, now it's a little bit different. Reach. Changes the dynamic. There we go. One more. Pound. Great job. All right, you guys good with that? Good? Okay. So all we're going to do now, all right, let's start over here. And again, if you only have 1 or 2 players, we'll work this way. All right, we can go off a pick and roll. We could do this as well. We do this with our bigs. Guards are now rolling on a lot of this stuff as well. So we're trying to work on having all our players comfortable. But again, now we're going to work on rip. By the time that first dribble happens, I'm going to throw out a symbol. This is a spin move. This is a bully. This is a step back. All right? This is a reverse bully. Okay? I'll tell you, I'm going to talk you through it, all right? But now as you guys watch, I want you to see it. Spin move, okay? Bully, step back, reverse bully, okay? So now what I want you guys to think about, and this is for everybody in the room, is we can't try to remember all 4 things at once. All right, I tell my players, advanced ball handling drills are really 4 basic concepts. You add 4 basic concepts that they can do: dribble twice, pass, cross, and catch. Real basic. Put it together, they mess it up. All right, so what I want to do right now is break it up into simple components if you can. All right, I said this is a spin move, and this is a reverse bully. So anytime I do this, what does that do for you? It takes you to the middle of the court. That's one way to break it down for yourselves. And that's how you start to learn these things, because in a game, coach is going to draw plays. You have shot clock, time, score, all that stuff, and that's how you separate yourself, okay? So we're going to start again. Start right here with a flip, rip. On that dribble, make sure you're looking at me, okay? Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. Nice. Good job. All right, here we go. There we go. Perfect. Good job. So what is that? Anybody? Reverse bully. Good. So that's a bully move, right? Good. So now I don't want to stay in the way, all right, because I have some big players right now attacking the rim a lot of times, all right? So when I do this, you're going to see I'm going to start to slide out of the way. I'm not trying to get hit, all right? So I want to make sure I'll be there. But, again, spin, bully, step back, reverse bully. So we'll do this as a team, but eventually you can do this as a competition. All right, first person to get the move correct with a make. All right, if the move is too slow, or if I see you doing this, all right, no good. All right, we have to attack at full speed. Here we go. Quick. All right, good. Here we go. Let's get it. Quick, quick, quick. All right, travel though, right? You had the right idea. Here we go. Bully. Yep. Spin move, good, finish it. Here we go. Step back. There we go. Let's see if we can get 3 makes. Here we go, 3 makes. Step back, there it is. Bully, nice. There you go, land on 2. We got 1. All right, I wouldn't count that one if I was, here we go. All right, we're getting there, close. Not yet. I like it as you're thinking the right idea off that move. There it is. One more, one more. Quick. I got out of the way. Bully. Here we go. Very good, very good. Good job. Way to work, way to work. All right. So same thing. Let's go 2 basketballs, all right? And let's get somebody ready to set the screen here, okay? So again, we go 2 basketballs. We get 2 screeners and 2 handlers. All right, so here's another way to do the same drill, all right? So again, you can stay here. We're just going to go offense right now. So your screen coming over here. Again, we'll talk about different ways to get to setups, okay? So one thing that we're seeing right now at BWB, we have a chance to work with them, is trying to get the players to set up their player, all right? Setups, whether it's off the catch, being able to get them in one direction then back, or off the dribble, being able to set it up and get below the screen to use it, all right? So as we come down this way, my setup right now is going to be between half spin. All right, off this half spin, if I know I want to use this, all right, I'm going to set it up here. I know now I have a good angle to attack. I'm going to have you space, pop, pop, pop. And we're going to do the same exact thing. I want you to drive, and then we're going to do the same thing just off a different action, okay? So for our guards, you know, again, these are multi-purpose drills where I'm setting up a lot of things. Here's another one. We call these pound pivots. I pound, and I pivot back now. All right, so come guard me real quick. Yeah, number 7. All right, so again, I wasn't the quickest player. All right, I had players that were a lot more athletic. What I tried to do is try to get them backpedaling as much as I could, pound, and separate right here. That gave me enough time to make the pass, and on the recovery, I could beat them off the bounce again. As they were recovering, I was reading their feet. So again, that might be this. Go ahead. You could try it. So we want to keep the back leg down. We want to anchor step here to be able to get separation. So come through. Anchor step, separate. Now as I try to recover, whether I'm stepping with my left foot here, we can attack again. Yep. All right, if I jump to one side, now you got the lane, like Coach was talking about. So we got a lot of different options. So we got pound pivot, between half spins, all that stuff is there. For right now, let's just try this one. Between half spin, and then you're going to pass it back to your teammate. Okay, that's you. Same thing, all right? Remember, same thing. Spin. All right, no, you're good, you're good. She's going to come. Go ahead. Between. Good. Pop. Drive. Spin move. Good. There's one. Good job. Here we go. Next. All right, that would be your bully. All right, so if you caught it going left, you could do the same thing, and now just finish that way. All right, here we go. Good. Here we go. So that'd be the step back. All right, so start to remember the stuff. Now we just changed something, and now we're back to forgetting. All right, so spin, bully. Pop. There we go. Good, bully. One more. Game time. Pop. Reverse. There it is. We're going to finish right there. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. So, as you can see, just in a short series right there, you get your players to work on some concepts. They start doing think and drill concepts. And then now, again, at the NBA level, we can start putting multiple bodies in there. We can have weak side help defenders, things like that, and start to work on our principles of what we want to do from there. So does anybody have any questions in regards to other concepts, whether it's player development and offensively, concepts that we're trying to teach to our players? Yeah, so a lot of times we talk about looking up and looking out. So, he's asking about looking at either sideline or looking at the basket. So for me, I want my players looking at the rim in attack mode, looking up. When I look up, I can see out. All right, so as I'm here, I put the pressure on the defense because they know as I'm attacking right now and I'm about to do this, I have an idea already of when I'm spinning that they're going to be in help side. All right, already we're talking about that offensively to our team, that they're going to be pulled in heavy, or again, that person is an illusion like Coach Crawford was talking about, that they're going to go back out to our shooters. So at this point in time, we know this is going to be just a finishing move, all right? So for us, anytime we have the opportunity to look up right here and do this, that's going to force everybody now attention to us. And now I know that I can get to my drive kick swing from there. So,
regarding your feet,
yeah.
You often use the
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yes.
Regarding your feet there, that was more my question. Do you put them parallel to the rim or to the sideline?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, so same thing. If I'm here, a lot of times it's on a slight angle, all right? I don't want to put all my pressure here, all right? So it's going to be on a slight angle. That'll help me with my spin moves as well. So anytime I'm working on some of this stuff, I'm working on isolating handles with movements here. And so if our players can start to get that concept when they're attacking at full speed, this allows this to happen a lot more clean, all right, as opposed to here. Now it becomes, I can't do much here. It has to be a complete turn of my body. I'm putting too much pressure on my knees. So I want to be here. I want to be able to get into whatever I want as a secondary action off that. So great question. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it.